Hi, I'm Phil Kendall, and you'll hear in the background a little drilling noise. We're not at the dentist's office. That's exterior repairs on our building. But for those of you with dental phobia, you might want to come to our clinic because that's what we work on. Not dental phobia per se, but anxiety. And we started in 1984 um, with children and adolescents as our focus. And the idea being anxiety can be treated, and if left untreated, it's sort of a gateway disorder to later problems. So we want to catch it early, treat it, and give these kids some emotional control skills and anxiety management skills so that later on they do better in life. We started with the coping cat back. Wish I'd named it after a dog, but that's just my personal preference. Back in the day, and we've done a lot of research, randomized clinical trials. We've done some comparisons with alternate treatments, medications, and the like, and the evidence is supportive, and that's all good. But we have a ways to go. We still need to improve the treatment, especially for those who aren't positive responders, and to disseminate the treatment. As we've learned over time, not enough people are providing the preferred services in the community. Within the CAADC, that's the Child and Adolescent Anxiety Disorders Clinic, we provide research training and clinical supervision. It's important to me that we operationalize the scientist practitioner. We're not one or the other, we're both. And we try to do it collaboratively. Everyone does something that's for others and for themselves. So projects that are ongoing are highly collaborative. And yet at the same time, we're kind of competitive because we want to do it the best we can. And so we hold some pretty high standards. But we have a smile on our face and enjoy what we do. So in the end, it's all good. I hope this little introduction works, and I hope you get to hear and see lots of the other folks from our clinic in the rest of this video.
Hi, and welcome to the Child and Adolescent Anxiety Disorders Clinic at Temple University. We are a lab and a clinic headed by Phil Kendall here at Temple. He is one of the faculty members here, and the clinic is staffed with graduate students in the doctoral clinical psychology program here, as well as undergraduate research assistants and visiting scholars.
The lab both serves the community in terms of providing outpatient therapy, but we also have our lab serve our research interests as well. We're running a few different studies, including one looking at the effectiveness of parent groups for child interventions. We are also doing a smartphone study, and we have a study that's examining how effective CBT is for treating anxiety in kids on the spectrum.
Welcome to the lab.
I'm Erica Crawford.
I'm Alana Kagan.
And we are both fourth years here in the CAADC. And one of the studies that we have going on right now is a parent group study that we're using to see if parent groups will help supplement kids' treatment.
We have 3 different parent groups going on. One of them is an autonomy group that helps parents promote independence and autonomy in their kids. One of them is a CBT skills group that helps parents get a closer look at the skills their kids are getting in treatment. And the third group is a supportive therapy control that gives parents a chance just to talk to other parents of kids with anxiety about that experience.
And so far the feedback that we've gotten has been pretty good. Parents, I think, have really appreciated the opportunity to meet other parents who have kids experiencing similar things together. And so they've been able to share these experiences that they've had and kind of feel like they're not, all alone going through this.
For example, I'm leading a group with 2 parents or 2 different families who have kids who are scared of going on planes, and both had big vacations coming up. And so they had, I think they found it very helpful to be able to talk to each other about that experience and sort of how to handle it. So overall, it's been a positive experience. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Matt Carper. I'm a 6th year PhD student here in the Child and Adolescent Anxiety Clinic. I received an F31 from the National Institute of Mental Health to fund my dissertation, which uses a smartphone-based data collection tool to collect ecological momentary assessment data from kids who are receiving treatment in the clinic. We'll use some dynamic systems analyses to examine mechanisms of change in CBT for child anxiety, and the hope that the results from this study will allow us to better personalize treatment to individual clients.
I'm Hannah Frank. I'm a 3rd year in the lab.
Hi, I'm Mark Nepley. I'm a 3rd year Dr. Phil Kendall's lab. I'm one of the therapists on a study that we're doing here called TASE, which is the treatment for anxiety and autism spectrum disorders. It's a 3-site study, Temple being one of them, the other 2 being UCLA and University of Southern Florida. We are aiming for about 300 participants and we are in year number 2 of 3. Excuse me, maybe 3 for 3.
Yeah, we just started the 3rd year. So Mark and I are both therapists on this study. There are 2 interventions that we're comparing for kids with anxiety and autism spectrum disorders. So one of them is the traditional cope and cat treatment, and the other one is an intervention called BIACA, which is a modified version of CBT for anxiety that was specifically developed at UCLA for kids with autism spectrum disorders. And so in addition to the regular anxiety CBT elements, it also includes more behavioral training for parents. It also includes social skills work and some help for the child to become more independent and develop more independent skills. And so basically we're comparing the efficacy of those 2 treatments, and we're both therapists for Cope and Cat and BIACA.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
I'm Jordan.
And we are the 2nd years in the lab, and we just want to give you a quick tour of our space.
Yeah. So welcome to the CAADC. This is our entrance hallway. We have lots of drawings that children do to show where they're feeling their anxiety.
Some grad students like to refer to this area as the Hall of Bodies, as it leads into our clinic.
Welcome to our waiting room. This is where the parents and families wait before we start therapy sessions. We also have RAs sitting at the front desk now. This is our conference room. This is where we have lab meeting. As you can see, we have some breakfast left over.
Off of this room, we have some of the grad student offices. If you come this way, we'll show you one of the grad student offices in a different section of the lab. Here's one of the grad student offices. All the grad students have their own office except for the first years who share one. And additionally on this hall we have the different therapy rooms. You can come in and see one of them. Also, as of 2 years ago, we've updated our recording system to be a digital recording system, which if you go over there, you can see one of the cameras. It allows us to have nice capabilities like presetting when a recording will take place or zooming in during a session. And then if you walk back this way, we get back to the waiting room. Lots of games for the kids to play with, prizes, and a snack closet. All very important for the kids and families coming here.
Bye.